Okay, so welcome to lecture everyone. Okay, so before we deep dive into this lecture, let me do a quick 2 minutes recap what we saw in the demo class. So we saw that SFMC is marketing automation platform. What is SFMC? What all tools we have? We saw use of like email studio, journey builder, automation, and other builders and studios. We have seen some real world example where SFMC is getting used, right? So today we are starting with the foundation of the SFMC. Okay. So before we start using the platform, let's understand how we can log into the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Okay. So there is one universal login URL which you can use. That is a this is the standard one. Okay. This is the mc.exacttarget.com. So as you know, let's decode this one. So MC is nothing but the marketing cloud, and exact target is the company which founded this company. Right? Later it's acquired by the Salesforce marketing, Salesforce. Right? So once you visit this website, you will see the login screen here where you can enter your username and password provided by your organization, and you can easily access the SFMC. Okay, so now here also we have two methods to log in the SFMC. First, with the this universal login link. Okay, you can open the browser and go to the mc.exacttarget.com, and you can see this standard login page provided by the marketing cloud. You can simply enter the username, password, and directly access the platform, right? And then second, in many companies, okay, especially in MNCs, so they don't use a direct login. Okay, instead that they use something called as a single sign-on. Have you heard that word, or have any experience with this? Any of it,
Yeah, heard that before.
right? So let me tell you, SOS means single sign-on means what exactly? It's work like you log in once, okay, using your company credential, and that gives you access to the multiple tools. Now we can say including marketing cloud also. Let's take an example like you log in you using your company email, okay, like @email.com or something. Then you can automatically get access to the Salesforce, okay, Salesforce CRM, marketing cloud, and other internal system as well. Okay, in projects, in real time projects, where the projects like finance domain and everything. Okay, in that most organization prefer the SSO because it's more secure, easier to manage your access, and centralized control by your IT team. Okay, so depending on your organization, your projects, you will either use this universal login or you will be redirected via SSO. Okay, so let's log into the system. You just need to add your username, then password, and login. Once you click login, then you need to verify your log. Okay, so how you'll verify this? You need to have the authenticator application in mobile, and from there you will approve your login. Okay, once you approve, okay, now once you're logged in, you will see this SFMC home screen. Okay, at the top left side you can see the marketing cloud logo, the app name. Okay, and right side you can see the this business unit names and your name as well here. Okay, so first, very basic, we'll see what is the business unit here. Okay, we can take the real world example here, but this is a business unit. You can see the business unit name here. Okay, so imagine here you are working at Reliance Geo. Okay, so Geo has multiple brands. If you know the Geo have Geo Mart. Okay, that's the e-commerce one. Then we have Geo Cinema for the OTT platform. They have a Geo Hotstar. They have Geo Fiber for broadband, Geo Phone. Okay, like this. So each of these has its own marketing team, right? Its own subscribers, its own email send. Okay, but the company does not want GeoMart email to accidentally go to the GeoCinema subscribers. Okay, so in SFMC, each brand is a separate business unit. Okay, because Geo is a parent one. Okay, and all other is a GeoMart, GeoCinema, GeoFiber. It's a child business unit. It's a separate one. Okay, so one SFMC account. This is the SFMC account, but with multiple business units for the completely separate data and send outs, right? So think of a business units like a different department in large office building. Okay, the building is one like, but finance, HR, marketing all have a separate floors or cabin, separate keys, separate files, right? It means one parent and many childrens. Okay, in SFMC, the top level account is called as a parent business units or enterprise business units. Okay, so how you can see in your when you log into the SFMC, okay, how you can see which one is a parent business unit, which one is a child business unit. So you can click here. Okay, you can just hover here as well. It will show all the list of the business unit. Okay, which you have access. When you click on view hierarchy, here you can see the all the business units. So from here you can understand Bolaji Consulting is a parent here. It's an enterprise account and all these are the childs. Under this you can see if I click here, now you can see here testing Rohit is a child business units, Rohit is a parent business units, right? Each business units have its own account. Oh, sorry. It's a MID. Okay, you can see here MID. Each one have its different one. 5460, 745, 321. Okay. So what is MID? When someone told you, oh, tell you like what is the MID of your business units? How you will identify that? Just hover on this, and from here you can check it. Okay. This is how you can identify which BU you are working in. Okay, there will be an interview question like what is a business unit in SFMC. So how you will answer for that question? You can say that like a business unit is a sub account, okay, within a SFMC enterprise account. It allow organization to separate their data, subscribers and marketing activities by brand, regions or separate departments. Each BU has a unique identifier. We called it as a MID. Understand? Have you got the concept of business unit here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Now let me walk you through the other section that you are seeing on the screen. Okay. So starting from the top here. Okay, you can see all the major models. Okay, here like a email studio, mobile studio, advertisement, web studio, then journey builder, analytics builder, content builder, Einstein, everything. Okay. So each item in this list is a studios and builders. So think of them as a separate application inside this one SFMC platform. Okay, these all are the core tools. Okay, we will be using throughout the training. Okay, now here you can see the journey templates. So let me tell you, you can see here abundant cart for everyday purchase, significant purchase. Okay, so these are the pre-built journeys. Okay, for our use case. How you can use it? So instead of creating the journey from the scratch, you can use this template for abundant card, birthday campaigns, or engagement journeys. Okay, so in real projects, these templates can save a lot of time if you just want to implement those. We are going to see later when we are going to see the journey builder in detail how to create the templates, how to use it, what exactly these templates have, and everything. Okay, but in basic, you can just remember like journey is like a flow. Okay, like journey is like a how brand communicates with your customer. Okay, now you can see here, if you scroll down, you can see here a calendar. Okay, this show the scheduled campaign or activities running on specific date. Let me just switch to the different business unit. So how you can switch to the different business unit? You can hover here. Let me go to the SMC training. You can just click here and you will switch your business unit. So here you can see, okay, there are some scheduled campaigns, everything. Okay, so these help marketing teams to plan and track the campaign over the time. Okay, then here you can see some Trailblazer community documentation links. Okay, for help and training. If you want to post any question into the community, so you can click here and it will redirect to the Salesforce official platform links. Okay, you can search for the solution, you can ask the question, or you can learn from the Salesforce professional, some marketing cloud blogs and everything. Okay, here you can see some latest updates, new features, new industry trend as well. This help you to stay updated with the what's happening in the marketing. Okay, here you can see some like Einstein Learning Center. Okay, this is the Salesforce AI capabilities. Okay, it helps you with the improving campaign performance, providing insight and everything. You can directly click here, it will redirect to the Einstein module. Okay, Einstein makes your marketing smarter, we can say, using the AI in SFMC. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see the recently sent emails. Now, this is a very important section here. Okay, now here you can see for each email, you can see here delivery rate. Okay, open rate, audience count, click rate, which email we have recently sent, when. These all information you can see here. Okay, example you can see here, delivery rate is 100%. For that, open rate is 0, click rate is 0, and how many audiences we send this campaign. It's a 2 subscribers only, right? This tell you how well your campaign is performed, right? Now then we have a recently edited content builder emails. Okay, this show the emails or template recently we edited, who edited, okay, and when edited. You can see a dynamic way. AMP, it's a email name edited on this date, this time by Sarita user. Okay, it's very useful when we are working in the team to check who is working on what. Okay, then if you scroll down a little bit, you can see the recently run automations. These are the automated process like a data import, scheduled send, or anything. Okay, you can see here the last runtime status, their next schedule time, this information. This help to monitor the background processes. Okay, from here only. At right side you can see the recently edited journeys. Okay, a journey is a customer flow, like sign up. If someone signed, then we can inject that subscriber into the welcome email. We can send the welcome journey, we can send the all welcome emails. Then if someone purchase, then we can send the follow-up communications. Like the journey is like a flow. Okay, so here you can see the journey names, when we edited, what is the status of that. Okay, last modified, and all this thing. So overall, this home dashboard gives you a campaign performance, recent activities, automation status, customer journeys, all in one place, right? In real world projects, this is the first screen marketer check daily to understand what is running, what is performing, and what need more attention. Okay, so today we are going to learn the email studio. Let's click the email studio. Now once you hover on this, you can see the email. Click on that. Once you click on the email studio, you will land on the email studio overview page. Okay, this is the home page of email studio. Every time you come to the email studio, this is the first screen you see. It gives you a quick snapshot of your email marketing activities. Okay, so let me walk you through every section of this page carefully. So here you can see at the left side we have recent items. Okay, so this show you the last item you work on. Okay, you can group by these are this type. Okay, let me show you what each one means. Here you can see your name is pre-selected here. Okay, now this last modified by means what? The name of the person who last edited the items, whether it's a content builder, email, list, group, data extensions. Okay, now let's suppose you are the manager, you are the lead, and you want to check. Okay, from my team, we this person on what email or what groups or what data extension he or she is working. How you can identify that? You can just click here, it will show you all the lists of the user. Okay, including the APIs and everything. If you know the user, let me uh, just let me search for any. So Sarita Sapta. So you can see here this user. Okay, last modify campaign this on this date. If I see the list, we can see when the list was modified by this user. Okay, so content builder emails is like email you recently created or edited inside the content builder. Okay, if you want, if you click on the name of the email, you will redirect to that content from here only. Okay, then we have a list, group, and data extension. So is anyone have any experience with the CRM here? If yes, then can you please tell me? Could you please tell me, like in CRM, where you store your data of person or records exactly?
So it depends on the object side.
Like it's a object actually, right? In
Yeah.
object you store the
Object is
data,
basically a
right?
table. Yeah.
Yeah. So in SFMC, we also have the data models. Okay, we have two types of data model. One is a list and second one is a data extension in which we store the data of subscribers. Okay, so list is like from here you can see subscriber list you recently accessed or modified. Uh, just remember a list is a simple collection of subscribers. Okay, from groups you can see here recently used groups. A group is a we are going to see in detail later, but just I'm telling you in one line. Group is a filter subset of a list, like um, subscribers from the newsletter list or subscriber who have active status, subscriber have something different value in different field like this. Okay, subscriber from the Pune city, like this we can filter on list. Yes, Mohammed, do you have any
I
question?
just wanted to check like list is something which is a segment, right?
List, we can say that subset of a list. Sorry, list, na? List is a collection of subscribers. We are going to deep down later here, but just
Okay.
in
It's not
simple.
like a segment, right?
No, no, it's not like a
Oh,
segment.
I thought
We
it's a
can
segment.
create it, but I will tell you later.
So,
Okay. Then we have a data extension also here. Okay. So data extensions are tables. We can say here. Okay. These are the advanced subscriber table. We can say. Okay. We are going to learn this later also. Okay. So in this recent item section is basically we can say it's your browser history but for SFMC object. Okay, in real project when you come back after a weekend or you click here like you, you can click here first to pick up where you left off. Okay, so it save your time. You do not have to navigate through the menus and find the last week emails or list. Okay, also it help you to find out from to check which user from your team working on what and what things they recently change or modify. right? So if we take the real time example here, or mm on live campaign project, you are building a 5 different emails, let's suppose, for Diwali campaign. Okay, so every morning when you open SFMC, recent item shows you exactly which email you touched last. So if someone else on your team modified an email and overnight, so you can see their names in the last modified by. Okay, which tell you there maybe the changes to review before you send as well. So this is how you can use these recent items. Okay, now look at the right side here. Okay, so you see a send section here. Okay, this show you the status of your email sends. It's divided into two parts, two categories: past send and pending sends. Okay, emails that have already been sent, you can click here. Okay, you can click any past send to see its tracking report also. Okay, from here you can see for how many subscriber we have sent the email, when we sent the email, and how many delivery rate we got. Okay, and from here we can see email that are scheduled to go out in the future but not have gone yet. Okay, if you schedule an email to go at 6 p.m. tomorrow, okay, so it shows here until it's sent. Once it's sent, then it will appear in past section. Okay, understood everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now look at the top of the email studio. Okay, so you see a navigation menus here. The tabs are like overview, content, subscriber, interaction, tracking, admin, A/B testing. So let me explain each one in briefly, so you have a mental map before we go deeper. So over with the home page we just saw. Okay, recent items and send summary. Then content means everything related to your emails. Okay, EBITDA. Then we have all subscriber tab. We have all your subscriber data, all subscriber leads, groups, profile attribute, preference management. This is where you spend your today most time. Okay, in SFMC as well. Then we have interactions. So email sends, both we have different type of email sends. Some of them are guided send, user initiated send, so you can schedule those. Okay, then we have A/B testing. So as we discussed yesterday, so A/B testing is used for to check the from two variants which one will perform better. Okay, then we have the tracking report on send emails. We can see their open, click, bounces, unsubscribe. We can see deep analytics. Okay, then we have admin. In this we can see account level settings, reply management, send classification, sender profile. Okay, so today we are going to deep dive inside the subscriber tab. So let's click on subscribers. Before start, mm, anyone know what is subscriber?
A user who has approved us for sending newsletters or marketing or promotional emails or any campaign.
Yes, and why? Like, yes, and why does SFMC have its own concept of subscriber instead of, because we can have the email address and we can send the email, right? So before we go around, let's understand what is subscriber in SFMC and why we have a concept of subscriber in SFMC. Okay, so subscriber in SFMC is a person. Okay, is a person who agree to receive the communication from you from your brand. Okay, so every subscriber is identified by a unique identifier called as a subscriber key. Okay, a subscriber have email address, status, some set of attributes. Okay, Subscriber key and email address are two different things. Okay, we are going to see later. If you take the real example, okay, in real world example, think about this like a in your phone contacts. Okay, every person can have a unique contact ID in the background. Even if two people have the same name, like you might have a Rahul Singh from your college and Rahul Singh from your office. Okay, same name, but you can have a two different entries also. Okay, so SOMC does the same thing for the subscriber, but here the subscriber key is the hidden unique ID. You can see that it's not a hidden here in subscriber, but I'm just in context of the contact. I'm saying it will be the hidden. Okay, the email address is just one of their properties of subscriber. Okay, when you click on the all subscriber and the subscriber menu, you land on this page. Okay, here you can see three tabs: properties, subscriber, and tracking. Okay, so let's understand the properties tab. In the properties tab, you can see the meta information about this all subscriber list itself. Okay, not about the individual people, but you see things like the list ID, list name, external key, number of subscribers, the date when this created, last modified, and everything. Okay, so think of this is the cover page of your file. It describes the file but not the content, right? Then let's go to the subscribers. So this is the main tab. Okay, this is where you will see all the people in your database. Every subscriber who has been added to SFMC in the business units. Each row is one subscribers. Okay, the column shows your email address, status, the subscriber key, the created days, added by, add method, modified by. If they have bounce, then bounce count, unsubscribe, then unsubscribe date, reason of unsubscribe, and everything. Okay, so let's suppose when you click on individual subscriber. Okay, let's suppose I will click here. So here you see their full profile. Okay, you see their attributes, their membership list like in which list they are added. Okay, in which group they are, then the history. Okay, what all emails we have sent to this subscriber in last 90 days and their activities with those emails. Okay, so this is like their personal record card inside the SFMC. Okay, now we have a tracking tab. It shows you the email activity. Okay, for these subscribers, all the email they have received, they have open and everything. From out of that, how many subscribers are the active, bounce, until unsubscribe, and everything. Okay, now let's understand how to add or how to create subscriber. Okay, how subscriber get into the SFMC at the first place. So there are two ways. Okay, you can create the subscriber, you can add the subscriber from this tab only, from subscriber tab only. Here we have a create button, or you can go to the properties. Here we have a add subscriber option. You can use any of them. Okay, now let's add one subscriber here. Let's click on create. This is the subscriber wizard. Just click on next. Now here you need to add some required fields. Okay, so for subscriber we have two mandatory things. There are two required fields which you need to add while adding the subscribers. What are those? First one is the subscriber key and second one is the email address. Okay, these are the mandatory things. Okay, So what is the subscriber keys here? Okay, this is the very important concept. Okay, possibly one of the most important concept in all SFMC. Okay, where 90%, I know when 90% beginners or even intermediate developer also make mistake here. Okay, so as I told you earlier as well, so subscriber key is the unique identifier for each subscriber in SFMC. Okay, every subscriber must have a subscriber key. It is used to identify the same person across the different list, different business unit as well, or different send for different send. Okay, think of it as the subscriber's Aadhaar card number inside the SFMC. One person, one permanent ID, right? You will not have the different Aadhaar card ID, Aadhaar card number, right? So you will have the any or different Aadhaar card ID, guys, or only single,
Single,
right?
unique. It's a unique
Yeah,
one.
it's a unique one, right? So subscriber key is like a Aadhaar card number. Okay. So now here comes the big question. Okay, what should you use as the subscriber key? Okay, SFMC key, like here, most of the time what we do, we use the email address as a subscriber key or any um, random number sometimes. Okay, and this is exactly the trap actually the most beginner fall into. Okay, so let me explain here. Most of the time what all organization do now, they use email address as a subscriber key also here, but this is a very big problem. Okay, so let me tell you first why you should not use email address as a subscriber key. Okay, there are some 5 to 4 reasons why using email address as a subscriber key create some serious problem in your production projects. Okay, so pay, because this will be also the interview question for you. Okay, what we should use as a subscriber key, why we should not use the email address as a subscriber key. So imagine you are a customer of SDFC Bank, okay, and you sign up with your personal email address. So let's suppose rohit@gmail.com, okay, but at work you use the let's suppose first one is the rahul@gmail.com, okay, and then second is the at work I have used rahul.sharma@company.com, okay. So you use both to interact with HDFC, okay. If SFMC uses email as a subscriber key, okay, so HDFC has two completely separate records for Rahul, right? One with their personal record, one with their work record. So his preferences, his unsubscribe, his purchase history, all will get split into across two records. HDFC cannot see Rahul as a one person. So this is called as a identity problem here. Okay. And then second is the most important I see. Let's suppose, as you know that people change their email address all the time. Frequently they change. So they change the jobs, they switch from the Yahoo to Google or Gmail. They use some new domains. Like if the email address is the subscriber key here, okay, and the email change. So what will happen? You cannot update it because a subscriber key is a unique, and once you add the subscriber, okay, you cannot change the subscriber key of your subscriber. The subscriber key is immutable in SFMC. You would have to delete the old subscriber and you need to create new one. But if you do this, you will lose all their history. And in real projects, as I know, it's a disaster because if you lose their um, engagement data, you can't do anything with the personalization and everything, right? Also using a personally identifier information, that is a PI information, feels like an email address as a key, means it store everywhere in your SFMC, like in logs, in reports, in tracking tables. So from a GDPR and data privacy standpoint, minimizing PI information or exposing exposure, it's a best practice. Okay, so non-PI key like a customer ID much safer than the email address. Okay, so now the question is here, so what should you use as a subscriber key? So what is the right answer here? What we do in real projects actually use. So first one is a CRM customer ID. In most common enterprise projects, the customer already has a unique ID in Salesforce CRM or on other systems. Okay, so you can use that same ID in your SFMC. Let's suppose HDFC Bank use their core banking customer ID. Mintra use their shopper ID, something like this. You can use the loyalty card number for retail and FMCG brands with loyalty programs. The loyalty card number is already unique, right? It's a permanent and available across all the systems, so easy to link to the SFMC, right? You can use the UUID or GUID. It's a for new implementations where no existing IDs exists. Okay, so you can generate a random unique ID specifically for SFMC, completely non-PI or future proof. Else, you can use the email address. Okay, it's all depend on your client also. Client will recommend you what to use or what to not use. Okay, you can also suggest as a good practice like why we should not use the email address, what should we use and everything. Okay, email address is also acceptable. Okay, for very small or simple implementation where you guarantee that each person has exactly one permanent email address and it will never change. But we never recommend the email address in enterprise use. Okay, so here you will have interrogation like why should you do not use the email address as a subscriber key, right? So how you can answer is, so you can answer like email address are not truly unique. One person can have a multiple. They are not permanent. People change them. Like they are like a PII. So data privacy risk here. They create identity fragmentation across all channel. So best practice used to non-PII or permanent, some unique identifier like a CRM customer ID or the UUID, GUID, right? So let's create one subscriber here. So as I told you, we are going to use UUID here. Or you can create it as a
One
testing.
one question before you move ahead.
Sure.
Can same email address exist with different subscriber key?
Y- Yes, we are going to see this.
Okay.
So that's why I told you why we should not use the email address as subscriber key. Let's
Oh,
see that here. So how to create the subscriber? What I will do, I will go to the Google and just a UID. It's a unique identifier generator tool. Okay, UID. I will just generate the one. It will generate this UID. So I will use this UID as a subscriber key. Okay, and then I will give Rohit SFMC May 2026 @yopmail.com. Then here are some profile attributes we have. Okay, but as you know, only subscriber key and email address are the mandatory required fields to create the subscriber. Okay, we have added these fields, so let's click on next. So here you can see this is the gray out, this all subscriber already ticked. It means subscriber will get added to the all subscriber list. Okay, click on finish. Okay, let's click on finish. So how you will search for your subscriber or how you will see the subscriber details. So when you add the subscriber, okay, that will get added to the last page of your subscriber list. So here you can see we have last page as of 1077. Let me go to the last page, just add the page number and click enter or just, okay. So here you can see we have added this. This is the email address. This is the subscriber key. So what happened when you add the subscriber? Okay, we haven't added any status. So when you add the subscriber, it will take by default active as their status. Okay, we are going to see in detail what all status we have, what is meant by status and everything. But you can see here, this is the email address, subscriber key, status, created date, added by, add method, and everything. Okay, if you click here, now from here you can see we can edit the email address, but you can't change the subscriber key. Now let's do one thing. Okay, what we'll do, we will create the subscriber with same email address, and let's see. Now here I will use the subscriber key as the same email address and email address as well. Okay, so here we are using email address as the subscriber key. Let's click next and finish. Okay, so now we have a subscriber, two subscriber with same email address. Now here you can see two subscriber with two subscribers same email address, but they have different subscriber key. And why I told you not to use the email address subscriber key, because from here we can change the email address. Now here if I change the email address, I'm not able to change the subscriber key. And if you save it, so it will behave like this. Let me show. Now here, just let me refresh it. So here you can see here subscriber keys is have the 2026 and here we have a 2027. So this is completely wrong, right? So that's why we should not use the email address as the subscriber key, right?
Means we can say that duplication is totally dependent on subscriber key, right?
Yes, yes. As we already discussed, subscriber key is a unique identifier in all subscriber lists. You can have a multiple, like, see, with the same email address, you can add multiple record in this, but they should have different subscriber key, unique subscriber key. Let's do one thing. If I add any subscriber with the same subscriber key, okay, what will happen? Let's see. So you can see I'm adding same subscriber key. Then, okay, same email address, click next. So here a subscriber with the subscriber key given already exists, right? So it will not allow you to create subscriber with existing subscriber key, but it will allow you to create subscriber with different subscriber key, but with the same email address. As I show you, we can create. Now let's see here, this adding, let's suppose here I will add 28 as a subscriber key and I will use the same email address. Next, finish. Right, so we have a 3 subscriber with same email address but with a different subscriber key. So it's create the data duplication here, right? You can see here. Understood? Okay guys, have you guys understood this?
Yes, sir.
Can you give an example on the use case for this where a single email address is used with multiple subscriber key?
Some, it should, like, it happens where, okay, let's suppose you have a 2 different brands within the same umbrella. Okay, let's suppose in Jivo only. Okay, you will use the same email address to create your Jio Hotstar and your Jio Cinema account, right?
Okay.
And they have a single org to maintain this. So here what will happen? Your account will get created twice for the Jio Cinema and for the Jio Hotstar. But what will happen here? How you will identify here? You will identify with the subscriber key. So Jio Hotstar will use their own identification rule, okay, and Jio Cinema will use their own identification rule to create your subscriber key.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Then next we have here search button. Okay. Now let me show you the search functionality inside the all subscriber. This is something you will use in every single day. Okay. When subscriber have a issue, if they have some complaint or bounce or unsubscribe. Okay. So the first thing you do is search from them from here. Okay. So let's click here. So you can search subscriber by several different fields or by several criterias. Okay. So if I want to search the subscriber with email address, so here I will select search subscriber where email address is equal to, and I will put this email address which were used to create the subscriber, and just click on find now. Okay, so from here you can see we have two subscribers, okay, with different subscriber key but with the same email address. Right, this is how you can perform the search operation with the help of email address. Now if you want these two subscribers in a list, or you want to share this list with your teammates or your lead, how you can export this? So here we have export button. Okay, you can click here. Now here you can see search criteria, email address is equal to the email address which we added. Then click on next. Then you can mention here uh, in which format you want this file, comma separated well, CSV or tab delimited. Okay, you can give the name here. Okay, SFM, like email filter something I can add here. Then do you want this file in zip file? So if you can click yes, no, then where exactly you want this file? You want this file on your FTP, or you want as an attachment to your personal email? So we can do here, let's suppose I want this file as an attachment to my email. So you can put here your email address and click on next. Now here you need to select what all values of this subscriber you want. We have here profile attributes, preference attribute. If you want subscriber key, you can select and click here. It will get added to your CSV file as well. With this, let's suppose you want email address, just click here. If you want all fields, whatever fields we have in our all subscriber list, then just click here. All fields will get added here. If you want to remove all fields, click here. Okay, if you want to add any single fields from here, just click that field, click here. Okay, now let's click on export and it will start. Okay, once it finish, you will get the email. Now let me show you. So you can see here we got the email. Okay, just now. This is how you will get the email. The export you requested is complete. It's from exact target. Okay, file name which we gave, right? You can download from here. You will see all the information. Now let me show you. We'll show you from here only. Are you able to see my screen, guys? Excel one.
Yes.
So
Yes.
whatever the fields we have selected, you can see all fields here. We filter out based on the email address, so the department, the subscriber key, when we added and everything. All the details you can see in the same file, right? This is how you can search the subscriber by their subscriber key. If you want to delete subscriber, okay, or if you want to view the properties of that, just double click the subscriber. Okay, let's suppose I want to check the properties of this subscriber. Okay, I can double click here. It will show all the properties. From here you can able to change the email address, but not the subscriber key. If you want to set or change any attribute value, you can change from here. IT to city. Okay, I can click OK and it will get set. Okay, if you want to delete any subscriber manually, okay, you can select that subscriber, click on delete subscriber, and it will prompt like, are you sure you want to delete this subscriber? Okay, and this subscriber will get removed permanently from your system, means from your account, whole organization. Okay, if you click OK, that subscriber will get removed. Okay, now you can see here we are only getting one subscriber with the same email address. Okay, now okay, again, now you can search subscriber with the subscriber key as well. Okay, here we have a subscriber key, so you can put the subscriber key here, click on find now, and from here also you can search the subscriber where subscriber key is equal to your subscriber key. Okay, this is also you can search for the subscribers. Now we have one function called domain. It search for the all subscriber for the specific domain. Example, you want to search for domain like @google.com or @hdfc.com. If you want to find all employees of HDFC in your all subscriber list, so you can use this to segment by company domain or audit the corporate email. Let's suppose I want to check, so gmail.com, yopmail.com, these are the domain, right? So I want to search all the email address, okay, we have with the yopmail.com. So you can add domain here, find now. So it will give you all list whose email address, okay, whose email address domain is yopmail.com. Okay, now if you want, you can simply export from here. Okay, then next one is the subscriber status. I guess this is we can cover this in tomorrow's session, but for today's session, does anyone have any question, or all the things which we learned today is clear? Everyone?
Rohit, I think Karan has a question in the chat.
What do you mean by backend? Okay. See, this is all subscriber list is also database. It is also database. And whatever we delete from here, it will get delete from the backend as well. It is all subscriber list. It's showing here in UI. Okay, if you delete from here, here also we have one option to delete. One option we already saw. We can go to the search for the subscriber, and from there you can delete. Now you know the subscriber here. Okay, you can select that subscriber from here. You can click on delete and it will delete.
Karan, whatever you delete from UI, it will be it will be deleted directly from the backend itself, from the database.
And there is a question from Sai Kiran. So what happen if we don't add subscriber key and create new subscribers? So as I told you, Sai Kiran, there are two mandatory fields we need when you create the subscriber. Without adding subscriber key, you will not able to create the subscriber. Okay, you can see here, I'm not able to see that next button here. It's a gray out. If you just add the email address here, you will not able to click next. If you just only add the subscriber key, then also you will not able to go next. When you will able to go next or able to add the subscriber in system, when you put both, see here, subscriber key and email address, then only you are able to create the subscriber. So to create the subscriber, there are two mandatory things: subscriber key and email address. Without that, you won't able to add subscriber in your system. Clear?
Yeah. Hello, Rohit. I do have a one doubt.
Yeah.
What if I want to create or insert a subscriber in a bulk? Like I have a Excel of it and I want to insert in a SFMC. So is
Yeah.
that possible?
Yes, yes, it's possible. We have that. We will cover that point in
Okay,
next class
understood.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
It is in pipeline. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
No, suppose you need to delete 1,000 subscribers. So it's not like you will not do one by one from system. Of course, for that you will require to write the scripts, or we also have the contact deletions method. So you will use that. Karan. Yeah. Anyone have any other question, guys? Or are we good to close today's
Uh,
call?
just one question. I'm
Sure.
assuming that this is the whole and soul data set database, the UI is, which it is reflecting right now. And if it's yes, then how do we distinguish between the promotional subscriber and what do you say, the transactional subscribers?
Yeah, basically, as I told you, this is the subscriber list. Okay, this is not
Okay.
any segment.
Okay.
Okay, in SFMC we have two different data models
Mhm.
save your um, where you save your subscriber details.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to see that later. How you will identify whether it's uh, this list you can use for the sending, or this is just for the
Okay.
promotional one. This is for the transactional one. Everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Once you delete the subscriber, now just see again here. Let me. Okay. So this is subscriber. I'm deleting it. Just read here. The selected subscriber will be removed from this list, and it will be for permanent. Okay, it will not delete for temporary purpose. And once you delete it, okay, you will not able to recover it as well. You cannot restore any deleted subscriber. We don't have that option here. Once it deletes from everywhere. Clear? Okay. So are we good to close today's call, guys? Or anyone have any questions, doubts?
So guys, I
Uh, so,
yeah,
yeah.
please go ahead.
So that means there is no bin system, just like Pardot, right? Once
No, no, yeah.
deleted, that is for forever.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Guys, tomorrow also
Rohit,
join on the same time, okay? Uh, don't be late.
sure.
Yeah, yeah, please go ahead. Sorry.
Rohit, as you explained this very clearly, but one thing I just want to ask,
Hmm?
actually, I need a hands-on, means I need to start hands-on. How we can approach for that, means
Yeah,
though it is first day or second day only, but eager to know that. Just
once you enroll for this course, then I guess Vaibhav will share the org access with you, the credential with you, and you can start to do hands-on on this.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you enroll for the class, you'll be having the RSS with you for 3 months for free. So it's kind of complimentary things that we provide with the admission.
Even if the class duration is 2 months, you will have access for the 3 months.
Yeah.
Extra 1 month to do the hands-on,
Yeah.
the practice and assignments, everything.
If you follow everything like whatever Rohit teaches, I don't think you will need the third month as well. Actually, many people get it. Just the thing is that you should get the calls, and the call frequency should be good. Currently, there are many openings in the MNCs. If your notice period is less, then it will be good for you to get more calls. Okay, all right, Rohit.
What
Yes,
about 90 days?
Yeah, for 90 days, you will get the calls from only from the MNCs as of now. For example, Accenture, Infosys, Cognizant, Capgemini. These companies will definitely hire you. Yeah. EY. But somehow you will have to get out of your company, right? So anyhow, you will have to serve your notice period of 90 days. So you don't have any option. But for example, if you are not working on any project at this moment, you can ask your uh, higher authorities if they can relieve you early. That
Got it.
Yeah,
I I will tell you how to tackle those things. Don't worry about it.
And
Any
also one thing, guys, um, we saw that deletion, right? So in real projects, you almost never delete subscriber manually, okay, by one. Deletion is usually done via some automations or some running the queries or some APIs. Manual deletion is only for the test record or for specific compliant requests. Okay, so always confirm with your client before deleting real subscriber data. Okay, yeah. Okay then. All right, guys. So let's meet tomorrow. Thank you so much, everyone. Good night. Bye bye.
Thank you. Rohit. Thanks all.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tomorrow join on time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.